हरि ओम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Bhagavad Gita, a conversation with God daily. In this series, today, chapter 12, shloka number 13. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitraha karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sukhakshami संतुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. Now Krishna speaks on which devotee is very dear to him. He lists out the various qualities on how the devotee very dear to him will be. Adveshta sarva bhutanam. He has no hatred towards all living beings. Maitraha, he is very friendly towards everyone. Karuna evacha, and he is compassionate towards those who lack in something. He is compassionate towards the sufferings of others. He is compassionate towards the poor. Nirmamo nirahankaraha. He doesn't have the sense of I and mine. Mamakaram is the sense of mine. My husband, my children, my relatives, my house, my car, my phone, it is mine, it is mine. That sense of attachment he doesn't possess. Nirahankaraha, the sense of I did this. I am the president of this club. I am the leader of the group. It's me who was responsible for all this. Everybody is now praising me. I. He totally lacks that. Sama dukkha sukha kshami. He is the same. He looks upon both happiness and sorrow equally. He is the same under all circumstances. Kshami. he actually is very patient. Whatever be the thing, whatever happens, he endures everything patiently. Santushtaha satatam yogi. Santushtaha. He is contented with whatever he gets. Satatam yogi. Always steadfast in his thoughts. Yatatma. He is in control of his senses. Drida nishchayaha. With a firm conviction. Regarding the Brahman. My goal is only that Brahman. He is so determined in that. Mayarpita mano buddhiryo. One who has totally dedicated all his thoughts and his reasoning power to me. Such a devotee is very dear to me. I very much like such a devotee. Already he has said, Priyohi jnanino atyartham ahamsa cha mama priyaha. The jnani is most dear to me. He has already said. So here he lists out the qualities of that jnani. Yasmanno dvijate loko lokanno dvijate chayaha harsham harshabhayodvegairhi mukto yaha sacha me priyaha. Yasmanno dvijate loko lokanno dvijate chayaha. One who is totally not affected by the world. He does not suffer in any way because of the world. And the world too does not suffer in any way because of him. Harsha marsha bhayodvegaihi muktaha. He is totally free from happiness. If something that is very dear to him happens, he likes that very much. That happens. He doesn't become extremely happy. And he is free from fear. If something bad happens, he does not immediately get angry or agitated. He is free from all sorrows. Such a person is dear to me. Anapeksha suchir daksha udasino gatavyathaha sarvarambha parityagi yo madbhakta same priyaha. Anapekshaha. He doesn't expect anything from anybody or from any object or from any situation. He doesn't expect anything at all. He is totally free from identification with the body. He is totally free from attachment to any sense objects. So, he doesn't expect anything also. Suchihi. He is very clean, pure. Bahyabhyantarena cha shauchena sampannaha. He is pure both inside and outside. Pure at heart and pure with regard to his body also. Dakshaha. He is capable of taking decisions based on the situation. He can immediately decide upon what should be done in any situation, in times of any crisis or regarding any action. Gatavyataha, he is free from fear. Sarvarambha parityagi, he doesn't begin anything at all. He doesn't go and start anything, whether it be materialistic matters or with matters regard to the other worlds, with matters regard to what he is going to attain after death. He is totally not concerned with anything. So he doesn't put in an effort regarding any matter pertaining to this life or pertaining to afterlife. Such a devotee is very dear to me. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti, na shochati na kankshati, shubha shubha parityagi, bhaktimanya same priyaha. Yo na hrishyati na dveshti. When he gets something that he likes very much, he doesn't become happy because of that. Na dveshti. Or if something happens which he doesn't like, he doesn't show any hatred. Na shochati. If he is separated from something that is very dear to him, he doesn't become sad. He doesn't grieve over that. Na kankshati, and he doesn't want anything. He doesn't expect anything. If he doesn't have something, he doesn't feel, oh, somehow I should attain that. No, he doesn't have that feeling also. Shubha shubha parityagi. He is totally free from all papas and punyas. He doesn't do any good things and he doesn't commit any sin also. He is totally free from all that. Meaning, he totally doesn't accrue any punyas or papas. Such a devotee is very dear to me. Samashatrau cha mitre cha tatha manapamanayoho shitoshna sukha dukkeshu samasanga vivarjitaha. Samashatrau cha mitre cha. He is equal towards his enemies and towards his friends. Manapamanayoho. If someone honors him, okay, he accepts that. If someone humiliates him, he is not bothered about that also. Shitoshna sukha dukkeshu. He looks upon cold and heat similarly, whether it be the scorching summer or whether it be unbearable winter, he is not bothered. For him, both are same. Sukha dukkeshu, in times of sorrow and times of happiness, both are similar to him. He doesn't feel that sense of comfort or sorrow. Sangha vivarjitaha, he is not attached to anything. Tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenachit. He remains silent. If anybody praises him or if anybody criticizes him also. Santushtaha. He is contented always. Yena kenachit, whatever is available for sustaining this body, whatever is needed, just with that he is contented. येन केनचिद् आच्छन्नो येन केनचिद् आशितः यत्र क्वचन शायी स्यात् तं देवा ब्राह्मणं विदुः. It is said in the Mahabharata, one who covers himself with something, he eats something, whatever is available he eats, he sleeps somewhere. Such a person is a Brahmin. So, yena kenachit, whatever it be, I'll have to wear something, I'll have to eat something, I'll have to sleep somewhere. He's not bothered what it is actually. Something must be done for the sake of this body, okay, whatever it be. Aniketaha, he is without any particular residence of his own. Sthiramatihi, he is totally, his thoughts are concentrated towards spiritual matters. Such a devotee is very dear to me. Yethu dharmyamritam idam yathoktam paryupasate shraddhadhana matparama bhaktaha te ativa me priyaha. Yetu dharmyamritam idam. Those who follow this dharma, which leads to immortality, with faith, with me as their goal. Such devotees are extremely dear to me, says Krishna. So, such persons, the jnanis, possess all these qualities and they are extremely dear to God. And Shankara Bhashya says, the Lord said, because concentrating on that Nirguna Brahman is very difficult, so devotion towards Saguna Brahman is better. And then he actually wants to speak about the greatness of being devoted to Nirguna Brahman. Don't think just because I said Saguna Brahman is very, being devoted to Saguna Brahman is superior. Don't think the other is inferior. Those devotees who are devoted towards the Nirguna Brahman, who are in the state, I am that Brahman, who are in no way different from that Brahman, let me explain to you about them. They are most dear to me. And Krishna explains all these shlokas. These shlokas are regarding those who are devoted towards the Nirguna Brahman, that Akshara Brahman. And with this ends the 12th chapter. Tomorrow we'll begin the 13th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita.